2, and 1. What's up, guys? I'm BZB,
I'm Adrian.
I'm Danae.
and this is But.
Actually,
Oh,
Girl,
decent.
that ain't your
I
name.
know. Damn. Sorry. Decent. The podcast.
the
The
podcast.
podcast.
Well, we are three millennials just trying to make sense of this beautiful, chaotic life, one group chat at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You right about it. How
Hang
y'all
on.
doing?
With Susan.
I'm all. I'm all right.
Okay.
What's your mama say? Tied as a one-legged man in a kicking contest.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's you sound like Cherie Nunn when you say that.
Not her.
That's me. That's me. Woe down. And toe
Whoa
down.
Yeah,
down.
well,
Toe
now,
down.
that's a Russellism for
That's
sure.
what that is.
We full of dropping names. Go ahead, B. Take it away.
Nah, it
right.
ain't gonna be me. I ain't dropping nothing. I ain't dropping nobody
How was
government.
y'all
That's
weekend?
Weekends.
8. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. It had some sad pockets. My sister Jasmine had to be put down. So
Oh
my sister, yeah, Nicole
no!
dog, yeah. I'm sorry, my sister's dog.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said
Why
that.
are you recording right now?
I said you should be
My
crying.
sister had to be put down. It's crazy.
God no. That was my first niece though. Like, so Jasmine had to get put down. So I went to Nicole's house and I just ended up spending the night just to kind of just be with her because that's heavy. So that happened. I volunteered at church on Friday and Saturday. It was one day.
That's funny.
It was one day.
Yeah, we got out of there late. I was taking pictures for that event, and it was
B. I was like a pride. I was
lengthy.
watching you take pictures. I was like, and you was like, I said that nigga know what he doing.
I said, I'm sorry, sister. Can you cry one more time? I ain't get that.
Can you shout one more time?
Could you just one more time?
One more. Can you do that, Bobo, one more time?
The Bobo. I got the ayadada. Can we get the Bobo?
You ain't right, but that's so funny.
The Bobo is crazy.
We just missing that Bobo. I'm so sorry. Can you just do it one more time?
Oh God.
Oh my.
God know my sense of humor. It's all good.
He
gave it to me.
Y'all was clicking up without me.
Yeah, we gave you the invite. We said, hey, my sister, if you want to come for 7 hours, please come and Terry, huh?
Terry.
They was Terry.
Were they? Oh my goodness.
Terry. I was like,
Terry Vaughn. You hear me?
Nothing but Bobos.
Yeah.
Nothing but Bobos. Man, what?
That is a new. We are gonna go places with this lingo. Another a new Bobo. A new Bobo.
I want a new Bobo. Okay.
New Bobo. So that was Friday and Saturday.
That was Friday. Yeah. So that's what I did. Then like Sunday, one of my other friends came over. I juiced and got sick, and here we are. But all in all, a good weekend. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm taking too much time. But yeah. So okay. So I'm telling you. So I didn't eat Sunday. So I knew that I wanted to do a 3-day clean. I knew that I wanted to do this.
Here you go with your cleanses.
So I got juice and watermelon because I realized that psychologically I just do better when I chew, and that's probably why my pants was put in the dryer. But you know how it is.
They say when your clothes are shrinking, it's like it must be that dryer. It was this dude he was eating tacos, he was drinking margarita. He was like, but this is the dryer. My tacos and margaritas is the dryer.
That was me. I tried on these pants Saturday. I was like, what in the Meg the Stallion? Like I was like, they was so tight. I was like, I have on leggings. I am officially a baby.
It's like you put them on body out. He started playing.
I was so sad. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. So, but Excuse me. So I want to do that and just have my juice and watermelon. And I didn't eat Sunday, but I thought it was, I'm gonna have me a mimosa because I know how that works. But where I went wrong, I don't know, because fresh. It was it wasn't even a mimosa. I had made salads, and I feel like that kale wasn't right, and it was a fresh kale from a different the different store that I go to typically, and so I think that plays something with, because I was unpacking that all this morning, because I'm like, I am really going on this cleanse tonight, because whatever this is had to go through, and it came through every way. Okay, so this cleanse is needed, because my digestive tract was like, hey, can we just pipe down? So that's what happened. So when I said I was sick, but that's my whole weekend.
Can't be eating all them neck bones.
I don't eat no damn neck bones. I just don't.
I'm messing with you.
You know, my sister eating. I be like,
yeah.
That's funny, Nate. How was your weekend?
Nah. He did. That's a cold ass. That's a cold ass nigga.
That was good.
That's a cold ass nigga. That's a good. I'm about to say,
moving on.
Right. My weekend, I had an extended weekend. I took a couple of days off towards the end of the week. Oh, we done lost him.
Yeah, I see him down. Yeah, he
being a daddy.
He being a papa.
But I took a couple of days off, and that was nice.
Like a Friday, Monday thing, or
a Thursday, Friday.
Oh, do you prefer to be off on a Monday or a Friday?
Thursday, Friday. It's rare that I can take Mondays off.
Yeah, same.
But whatever. So took them. So I really didn't I did stuff like around the house, like I always do when I'm off. And Saturday, I did have to work on Saturday. So I was there in the morning.
Good old baseball.
Yeah, watching some good old baseball. Which I don't mind because the games don't go very long, but it just was, I don't know. You know, when you're the only Black woman, it just feels weird. Things feel weird.
Yeah.
But I came home and took a double in. I will not say what that is, but it was lovely. And then look at
we'll talk about
and Sunday I went to dinner with some folk.
Ooh, anywhere fun?
We went to Cooper Talk.
Okay.
And there was this old lady that was just walking around the parking lot. She came to the car, opened up the door, and I was like, "Ma'am," and she was
your door,
my door, my door. The passenger
girl, this ain't your car.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then turned around, opened up the car door that was next. That wasn't her people either, and I was like, I was concerned.
Yeah, go get y'all people, man, for sure.
With her,
right?
Because you just walking up to cars, just opening up doors, girl. And she was like a very old lady. So like there was no
probably was drunk as a skunk.
I think she may have
girl.
What's going on?
Yeah, right.
Wait.
Right.
Something else like what?
I think she was having some memory issues.
Oh.
Why is it straight to drugs and alcohol?
Sorry. I need a new bubble. Go ahead.
What you think she was?
Right?
You think she was what? What you think she was doing?
I hope she found her people, because I just was very, very concerned from that point. I should have got the car and like asked her.
No, you should. No, you should not have. No,
that would have been a lineup. She would have came out of person with the blinky.
Exactly. Right. Thank you, Eunice. We appreciate it.
Exactly. This is my car. Like, no.
Now it's my car.
Now it's mine. No, you should not have gotten out the car.
Too many
and then I came home and made a banana pudding because I needed to put my mind away from something. And so
how was that banana pudding?
It was good. I just had a little scoop of it before.
Oh, that's when I was drinking this damn juice.
I forgot you said that. Yeah.
And I was supposed to do that on Friday, and I didn't get around to it till Sunday, but
do you use
I'm glad we're
wafers
not
or the
losing
Chessman
recipes.
cookies?
Chessman.
Yeah, that's a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game
That's
changer.
elevated.
Yeah.
Elevated pudding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I had some banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery because they said that's like the best banana pudding. It was okay. It was cool, but I don't know if I would classify it as the best though.
When I was in Austin, they had banana pudding and peach cobbler at every restaurant. The gas station, I didn't know that was like such a thing. But people do barbecue and banana pudding together, and all the GWF I was with was like, the banana dessert is so good. Banana pudding.
Banana dessert.
Banana
Foster.
Oh no! Ooh.
Banana Foster in the cup.
Remember the banana Fosters from Eddie V's?
Yeah, R.I.P. to Eddie V's.
Oh, Eddie V's. Damn, that was good.
They gone.
R.I.P. to Eddie V's?
Yeah, I think they gone.
We supposed to be going there.
Not that one. The one.
Oh, okay. It's another one. Not the whole. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. Yeah. So this weekend. Yeah, I still want to go. Just putting that out there. I still want to go. Yeah. So my weekend was cool. Friday night, I did a prom actually. I shot a prom. Photography. I didn't shoot a prom up. Just okay. I air it out right now. Say I won't. What I won't air it out. And if you could just move to the side just a little bit.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's the air right there.
What's with like the money fans? Is that like a new prom thing, or am I just late to the party?
This one girl, she left with about $800 for
I saw it on your I saw it on both.
Maybe
it was on both. That you had another shoot like last week or something, right?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of proms. But
So if y'all need y'all pictures taken or something and y'all listening, just so you know, B does pictures and videography. So like hit them up. I do background dancing.
Put a comment, leave a comment below. I hit you.
Write poetry. Yeah. So y'all can get in touch with them with the link.
Come on, they write poetry. I know that's right. No, that's right. So that was Friday. Saturday, we went to a pizza place with some friends. Sunday.
What kind of church? Pizza? What kind of pizza was it?
It was for our national listeners and international listeners, the pizza of Chicago is not deep dish. Okay, it is tavern style. Tavern, if you depend on who you talk to. Tavern style. So it's cut in squares. So that's the pizza that we have. It's very thin cracker crust. That's the regular pizza that pretty much everybody have. It was sausage and pepperoni, and then my kids got cheese. So nothing too crazy. It was a solid pizza, you know. From
Baracos is decent. Oh, Baracos is good.
Baracos is decent. I like Baracos. They're cool.
Yeah.
What's the one you at Rosati's?
Rosati's that's probably my favorite right now though. Rosati's. I like Rosati's. Yeah. You had one more question though. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna ask because we're talking about pizza. Do y'all have a thing with putting pineapple on pizza? You know how some people like you're not supposed to do that. I love a chicken pineapple pizza.
Yeah, I'm not with it. I'm cool.
No, didn't
I appreciate it. I don't do it often.
But when you do,
I like it.
Yeah. Like you had it and don't like it, or you just don't want it?
I don't think I ever had it. It's one place that does a really good sausage and shrimp pizza that we like though. That is really, really good.
Ooh,
that's fire. Yeah, that's a little bougie. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know. And then Sunday, capped out the week, finished out the week. I cleaned up today though, which was very nice. So our lower level is clean. We don't have any like clutter. That's all gone. So that's really nice. So and then I'm here with you guys. So yeah, it's lit.
Lit.
It is. Decluttering is always fun. Well, the process maybe not, but the aftermath.
I enjoy the process.
As
long as I get what I need.
You will throw everything away.
I do. My mom, a lot. My godmom, they always like they would ask me to help them with something. I'm like, okay. They're like, you seen my 8th grade graduation dress? I was like, oh yeah, after that. I didn't care. You seen my pictures, my mama pictures? Yeah, the box. Yeah. I threw them in the garbage. Like I would throw it away. Somebody else's stuff, but not my own all the way. That's a whole nother struggle.
That's a word though. Anyway. Get too deep into that. It's good. Oh yeah, so for all of our audio listeners, just remember you found us on Spotify or wherever, but actually decent the podcast. But also, once you gotta follow us on on Instagram, but actually decent pod, on YouTube, pod in color, TikTok, but actually decent. Facebook, go ahead, like our page too. But actually decent, the podcast, and then you found us on Spotify. So we have to be cognizant of our audio listeners that can't see what we're doing. But yeah, for sure. We could get into segments. Nate, what you mad about? Let's talk about it.
Fruit.
Just mad at strawberries? What's going on?
I'm gonna see where you going. Where you going?
I just feel, and I knew you would be passionate about this, and that's why I didn't give any.
Because my heart's beating real fast now. Because I'm upset about something as well.
What's she gonna say about a banana? Right. Let me know.
I love it. I love the nutritional value.
Okay, we're starting off good.
But why is this so fickle? It goes bad so quickly.
Sure.
I think I told both of y'all. I've been trying to do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing with my grocery shopping. And
for the people that don't know what that is, what is that?
Well, I got it off TikTok. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grocery shopping method is where you buy 5 vegetables, 4 fruits, 3 meats or protein things. 2 carbs and 1 sweet treat. And so I have had more of a variation of fruit here lately. And just, it's been nice to have that instead of like cookies and coffee cakes and muffins and stuff like that. But I had some peaches and some plums and I put them in a container together, and I didn't know that they couldn't be side by side.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And so all of my peaches, I went to grab one, and it was like, ash in my hand. And
I didn't know that. Wow.
I need to read up. Maybe I don't need to be mad at fruit, but I need to know the rules.
Yeah.
Because
fruit rules.
And I guess there's something to, like, when you go to the grocery store, the stuff that is cold versus the stuff that's just sitting out, the stuff that's in those plastic containers versus the things that's like in bags and all of that. But I need to know the method so I don't continue to waste fruit or make bad choices for where I place the fruit.
How do you do with I'm sorry, what you just I'm sorry.
You go.
Okay. How do you do with like picking fruit? Like, are you like one of those, like, because I'm probably gonna go through 3 stacks of strawberries. If there's one strawberry in there that has, I'm like, no, that's not a good one. No, so I'm one of those. Like, I'm gonna the workers they won't be mad because I put it back the way that I found it. However, I'm making kale salads for the week, and I'm buying bad kale. I need to be sure that I get the one that's the furthest out expiration date. So I've been in produce for a long time, no matter what kind of life I'm living. Like,
I don't want to be anywhere for a long time, so I just be grabbing stuff.
Okay.
I don't think I pick bad fruit, like, but I'm not knocking on no watermelon and all that. Like,
oh well, you can.
So I guess
you gotta go for the hollows. I'm testing this. So far, I bought like in watermelon season maybe like 10 watermelons, and I'm testing. I know they're not gonna be as sweet yet because it's too soon in the watermelon season. But another thing, mason jars too, and we could talk about this later because I could talk about. But you should store your fruit in mason. But I take.
You hear that, Trina? Jars.
Yeah.
That's
who was talking junk. Danae.
No, sorry. We just name dropping. Sorry.
You know what?
We love you over here, KT.
Yeah, we love you.
You know what? Because she is a vow. Gotta right.
I just feel like I've been wasting a lot of fruit, and it's making me mad. So I bought this like fruit stand and some of those like containers for you to like cut things up.
Okay.
Because I think part of the problem was that I had things stored in bowls that didn't have circulation. So I just been doing it wrong. Yeah. I just been doing my fruit wrong. And so hopefully I have a
fruit costs too much. Everything costs too much, but fruit is expensive. Man, blueberries are $7.
Did y'all see that old lady? She I think she 100. Old black lady, and her daughter or granddaughter was like, she went and got a yellow watermelon, and she was sitting in the car eating the watermelon, and it was like from the watermelon man, you know, the watermelon man, and he said it was $12 for the yellow watermelon. She was like, $12. She didn't have no teeth, but she was so cute. It was like her mind was blown that like anybody would be out here selling a watermelon for $12.
Watermelons are expensive.
Yeah, especially if it's a good one, or like not in the store. Like those.
But that's the thing. The ones in the stores be expensive. That's what I'm talking about. Because the watermelon man, you got to go there on.
And don't let it be cut up already, like a cut.
Right. Man. $35.
Right. Fruit. Can I put this on Klarna? Can I put this watermelon on Klarna?
Yeah, I think I got to pay.
Yeah. It's hard on there now, which I've always wondered about that, but I'm mad about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna do my part to figure out what I can do to
we're gonna get
last a little longer.
Yeah,
right on, my sister. 8.
Yes. We were having a discussion. Hell, this is early on the podcast. I'm sorry. When I said I was sick. And like I wasn't feeling good or whatever. So this morning, like there's this guy that I watch on YouTube. He does like motivational stuff or whatever. And he said like we're so greedy in America, like we'll get sick. And instead of letting some pass, we putting something else on top of it. So I heard that a while ago. And so today when I woke, like, cause from like 2 till about 4:30, I was up like every 15 minutes. And I was like, I'm really doing this cleanse. I know that something's got to pass, but like that is the thing. We got to let shit pass. Period. Like we always be trying to like put something put something on top of something. What'd you say?
Nothing.
No, what'd you say? Say it. I want to know.
I said like edge control.
What?
The girlies get it. You can't just put edge control and then the next day put more edge control and then it get white. It get white and like flaky and like nasty. So you got to take a towel, wipe it down, and start fresh. Okay, now that's a word.
Yeah,
that's a word.
We got so that's.
And don't let your screen door show either. That little screen door part at the top. Hey, it's on you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just taking a minute. Give me a
sorry.
Wow. Yeah. That was an insecurity of mine. Because when I was in an accident and I was looking like Sideshow Bob, and they had to cut my hair because blah blah blah. But when I had got a fade, I had a screen door and I was like, which is why I was like, I'm growing my hair.
The nerve. I know. You got the people don't know what you're talking about. One day
I do that, Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. But anyway, to the haircut, I just have to acknowledge that. But yes, let's stop putting stuff on top of stuff and let it pass. Don't be like the edge control and they get all caked up. Don't be sick and your stomach already hurting you. Like if I just eat something greasy, no, don't do that. Let it pass.
See, the way that I took what you were saying, I thought you were talking about like medicine.
That too. That too. He even said that
But
too.
like when you got a hangover and they say take a shot the next day.
Drink more is crazy.
Somebody I know and love that's very close to me live by. If you wake up with a hangover, that means you just got to keep drinking. I was like, So this is what they said, and they live by it.
Oh, one time that same person, I was listening to that same person, and I took me a spoonful of baking soda, but this is where I went wrong. I took it down with some ginger ale.
What? You
was about to explode, right? Exactly.
When I tell you, it did not even take 20 seconds before there was projectile
coming out of
I
don't know if I knew that.
Oh yeah, I did that. I mean, I don't know why
I can't wait to tell this person that. I can't wait to tell this.
It was like my stomach was like, bitch.
Now why you do that?
I was like, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. We just went way out. But
full circle.
That's our wellness.
Don't
let's stuff past. So rather that's medicine or food, because he mentioned both. Let it pass. Let it pass. Breathe through, breathe in, breathe out, kind of thing. But don't keep piling that.
Again, like a hangover, you just gotta lay down, let it pass.
You have to let it pass. Yeah. That does not mean get a drink. That's not what that means.
But also,
unless you're in another country, then that's what it means. But if you're at home,
that's what it means.
If you're in Jamaica and you are on a beach and you have worked out for 6 months and you may get a hangover, I don't care. Drink.
You gotta drink water in between your drinks, though. Between your cocktails, between your, you know what I'm saying. You gotta stay hydrated. Woo, the cut water, boy, oh boy. When I tell you about the cut water, hey yo, that cut water is crazy. That's another conversation for another day. But that cut water,
they told me everything I need to know.
Yeah, listen. 2 when you're through. Shout out my boy T-Lo. He said 2 when you're through. Yeah, he ain't lying though. He is not lying.
Who is T-Lo?
That's my boy. That's my homie.
He a rapper?
Nah. Well, kind of sometimes. Depending on how many cut waters he got. Anyway,
right.
You would be a rapper too. You have a cut water.
Right.
What do you mean will be?
What do you mean will be?
What's wrong with you?
That's so funny. So today's episode. So I just want y'all to, everybody do me a favor, close y'all eyes real quick. And I'm gonna just give y'all a description. So remember when y'all used to press play and just let an album ride, no skipping, no shuffling, just vibes. Tonight we're going back to that golden era, talking about the lost art of the full album experience in the streaming age. Because it
was such a good time.
Don't be crying. For those of us who remember buying CDs.
He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it through.
The good burning playlist.
Look at my finger.
Oh, my children.
I keep my stuff. This goes on the refrigerator for the Christmas season.
That's funny. Burning playlist and arguing over who had the best iPod library. That's what we're talking about today. So, especially in the age of like all these songs are a minute and a half, 2 minutes. These songs getting shorter. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Super short.
It's like, anyway. So what I asked my co-host to do is come up with 10 or as many close to 10 as we could of our top 10 albums that we could listen to all the way through. That's very important. Because back in the day when you had your car and you had the booklet for the CDs and stuff like that, and let's just say it was in the trunk, whatever, and you ain't feel like getting it out, you had a CD just stuck in there, just playing forever. You know what I'm saying?
Back in the days when you had your what?
When your CD in your car?
No, your car. Was so that's when people say Chicago got an accent. That's why. That's why.
Your core.
In your car. And your core is that's West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just want to talk about some of our favorite albums. We could go 1 then talk about it. So I want you to name, so we go with our number one album. Now you go first. What
Mine
is
are not in any
not
particular.
no. I'm sorry. Your first album that you're gonna name, not number one. So after you name that album, I want to say what's the track that sealed it for you, and does it still hit the same or does it hit different? This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one.
Okay.
What's your first one?
When I was looking at this, I realized that I live in a 20-year period. I don't do too much beyond that, and I don't do too much before.
But wait. Honestly, if you think about our parents, they do too, though.
Yeah.
That's why we listened to Earth, Wind, and Fire when we was coming up and stuff like that. It was well past the 70s, well past the 80s. They still listening to
true.
Shining Star. So that makes sense.
Yeah. And this one actually is a little closer, but Shea Butter Baby by Ari Lennox. That is a
scratch that up
on your list there.
I swear to God it is.
That's crazy. Yeah. And I'm also looking forward to see what overlap we have too. That's actually kind of funny.
Me too. I just think it was a great album. I don't know that any song, like if I just have my stuff on shuffle and it comes on, there's no song on that album that I'll skip. And it's one, like there's not a lot of albums that you can go back to nowadays. It's more like a song here or there. But that one just from the beginning to the end. And I don't know, maybe it's something about like her talking in between the songs that like that's
real interludes. Yes.
Yeah. And even though she was a little crazy, but I thought she was funny. And she's just so pretty, and it was a time.
Yeah.
I love an R&B soul kind of situation. Ari Lennox gives that every time.
It's funny because I remember listening to that album straight through, and maybe I have to revisit it. But like BMO is starred for me. Speak to Me, Whipped Cream, and Static are all starred for me. So Whipped I'm gonna have to go back to that.
That's probably my favorite song on there. I don't know why.
Okay.
I just like the vibe of it.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
She's
like a great artist.
Yes, love her.
Yeah. I hope she get off Dreamville soon. So
I think she asked to be off.
She has to be off. I hope that she gets what she wants, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, what you got for your first album?
All I Have, by A-Marie.
Really?
That for me, for sure, is like I'm going to play it like through all the way, like no skips. All I Have is literally one.
That's my favorite song on that one. Nothing Like Loving You. That's a good song.
Yeah, I think that one and Show Me for sure. Show Me is probably my favorite song on that project. Like I love that song. But All I Have for sure, and like it reminded me of like high school, and like it's so many memories that come with it. Then it's just so damn good.
Yeah,
I really love that. I really love that. Oh, I'm missing Marie. But that's mine. All I Have.
I just saw her doing an interview, and she's actually on the Keisha Cole tour. I would like to see her live.
Same.
Yeah.
But I hope she does a lot of those songs because I'm gonna try to figure out to be in that Keisha Cole tour.
I'm surprised because that's your girl.
That's my girl. That's my Libra.
And your other Libra girl was talking about it yesterday. I was like, because I was like, you and Danae always talking about. She was like, that's our girl. I was like,
that's our Libra girl.
Okay. It said, duh. That makes sense.
Okay.
For me, I'm gonna say Confessions by Usher. That's a phenomenal album, man. That's a phenomenal album.
So good.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's like one of the newest 2000 albums, like of the 2000s that went diamond at that time period. You know what I'm saying? That's a diamond album. That's so people don't know. Diamond is selling 10 million copies, and that's when CDs was popping. It wasn't no streaming. You had to go get the CD.
He
or
had
the
the lyrics
bootleg.
inside that CD.
Yeah, that's man. These kids don't even know. They used to do photo shoots.
They can't read.
Damn.
Okay. So what's the track that sealed it for me? I really love That's What It's Made For. That's a standout too in Superstar.
Sorry.
Both of those I like.
Yeah.
Those are standout tracks.
So you don't like tell me the truth now.
And it's
what you been doing, who you been doing.
We established this already.
Only you like that.
I love that song.
and you know what? Here's the other thing that I can appreciate about artists back then. Like they would put in songs that necessarily wouldn't work on the radio, but in the context of this album, it works.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a, you know what I'm saying? So you have to understand. So I get it why it was on the album and stuff like that. You know, and it definitely still hits the same. Nate, what you got next?
I have Common B.
Dang, that was on my list. That's crazy.
Cry. You gotta cry. What's wrong with you?
You gonna get in trouble.
I'm calling your mama. I am calling your mama.
God was like, okay, the first one was cool, but you pushing it.
At this point, that's gonna be your gimmick on social media.
That strike gonna happen, okay? No, Common B. I had the CD. Driving in my little Saturn, and that was just constantly in rotation. I don't know. It just, again, I was a neo, so you know, that moment, and it's some good stuff on there.
Came out 20 years ago.
Yeah, I saw that they're doing like a little 20-year.
I gotta get my hat out.
There's no love.
You gotta get your goofy.
Yeah. No, this the hat that's like this right here.
Oh,
like
yeah. With the big brim.
Yeah. I got a picture with y'all. I'm like, this is when I used to dress like Common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That was your birthday. I know just what picture you talking
about.
With the sweater.
Yeah, you know, I used to love me a sweater, man.
Same. Old Navy used to love to see me coming. Can I get every color?
But like, I think the first, you could obviously listen to it all the way through, but the first was just like be the corner, go, faithful, testify, love is. That's just run.
Yeah, that's definitely a run. May 23rd, 2005 is when it came out. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
So I got
8. What you got?
One with Adrian and one with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wonder if we all gonna overlap. This is hilarious.
Yeah, it is. Adrian, what you got next?
Let's switch it up. I was gonna go one way. The Carter 3.
That's on my list.
That's funny because the Carter is on my list, but it's not the Carter 3.
Not 3. Which one?
Not 3. The first Carter. That's my favorite one. It's really in between 1 and 2, but the first one is.
Damn, so you didn't like 3?
I didn't
really connect with 3. I ain't really connect with 3. That was wee, right?
Yes.
Like I got. Yeah. But I did have a favorite song with Babyface.
Oh,
Comfortable. Yeah, that's a great song. Phenomenal song.
That's a great album.
So yeah, that's my. And then the song that sealed it for me was what's my song? Yeah, I was about to say
Beat Bill, yeah, for sure.
Let the Beat Bill for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Funny enough, I connect with Carter 4 more than I do Carter 3.
Huh.
Interesting.
And nobody connects with Carter 5.
Yeah, no.
1 boy, 6 foot, 7 foot. She will. Yeah, that's a good one too.
She will. Yeah, that was.
Child, I had a real job by then. Out of 3, I still was in college thinking I was having the time.
That's funny. My number 3 album is going to go to Kanye, The College Dropout.
Not on my list, but only because of protest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. But
Kanye's on my list, but we've had the discussion before with my favorite being Graduation.
Yeah. A lot of people go towards Graduation, and I understand. I didn't really connect with Graduation as much.
I love Graduation.
It was cool. It was good.
Yeah.
But
that was Lumi. Yeah. Me and Lumi used to be rolling to Graduation.
Oh, and then College Dropout and Lumi. Yo, Kai.
Oh, that was my car. I name all my cars.
That's so funny. I really liked Spaceship. I never heard rap like that before.
Yeah, my mom used to be like,
you look just like her.
That is funny. So yeah,
like she's working a grave shift,
right?
He said, "Man, I feel this, man."
Right.
I understand though. I get it. Nate, what about you? We on number 4.
Number 4. I'm looking at my. I don't think this will be in common with any of you all. But Jagged Edge Hard.
Okay.
Was
J.E. Heartbreak for me.
Okay.
That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Yeah, J.E. Heartbreak 8.
Hard was just a different, and I think too, like my cousin used to play it out, and so it just is a nostalgic moment that you know how like when your big cousins be doing something, you want to be like them. And so like I started listening to it too, and it's just such a good album.
Oh, that's Walked Out of Heaven. Okay.
Yeah. All that. Good Luck Charm is on there too, I think. Maybe Good Luck Charm may come after that.
Good Luck Charm not on this one.
But it's a lot of like B cuts on there.
Okay.
Even the title track it's really good. I love the whole thing from the beginning. I love Visions. I heard I Don't Wanna, In the Morning, Trying to Find the Words, Girls Going Wild, all of them.
Yeah. Walked Out of Heaven they did a great job by picking that to be a single. That's a phenomenal song. Oof.
It makes
Does it still hit the same today?
It still hit the same. As a matter of fact, when I get done with y'all,
throw my life away.
While I'm in the shower.
Yeah. Damn it, throw my life away. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they like that's what I love about it.
Wait, say it one more time.
Yeah, they just some real niggas that sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely
Jodeci walked so Jagged Edge could run.
Correct. Accurate.
Right up. So
get out of try, y'all.
Huh?
Get out of try. Get that hard Jagged Edge a try.
Okay.
Put that on your
list. I added to my library.
Thank you.
On my list. So my next album actually kind of not so much ties, but there's some people that would like together, I believe. My next album is The Writings on the Wall by Destiny's Child.
Okay.
Like that.
Solid.
I love like Latoya Bastini. Like I know that whole entire project. I want to thank you.
Yeah.
I love that. I really, really love that. And I just finished Matriarch, and she was Mama Tina was talking about it. And it just made me just be like, oh,
yeah,
I miss Destiny's Child so much.
I was talking to a fake ass Beyonce fan, and she said,
"Is it the same one that I know?"
No, no, nah. She was like, I said something about the first, like the slow no, and she was like, I don't know, and I said, now.
She didn't know no.
The slow version. She didn't know there was a slow version. And I'm like, so you were not here from the inception.
She didn't hear them say this is the remix. The Jeeps pumped this new remix. Like, who is she?
There's also a cultural difference. And so,
well, you need to stop talking to her. She worships the devil.
The early stages was for us, and then roundabout Sasha Fierce things got crossover.
Yeah,
but all that early stuff, everybody don't appreciate that.
But see, Sasha Fierce and Destiny's Child,
true,
two totally different.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out here being Beyonce fans and not Destiny's Child fans. And so that
yeah.
Just,
but
you ain't real. And give me that tip.
Yeah. I love that project so much. And then I think Latavia and one of the twins have a baby or something from Jagged Edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you said that,
yeah, they was together.
Yeah, they was boo. Oh, I miss writing on the wall. Oh, and my favorite song, my what you call it, Star Trek or whatever you say.
Yeah.
Temptation. And like Beyonce is Beyonce now, but like if you listen to not even just Beyonce, well, she was lead, but some of them lyrics, they
were racy.
They were out here.
Yeah.
Like I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You said partition ain't that far from it, huh?
No, no.
Again, while I was doing this, I was going through like albums, and the first Destiny's Child album, Beyonce does not look like she's 16 or 17 years old on that. It's sitting there with an arched back,
high cheekbones and shit. She was together. She didn't have no blemish of acne from no part of her life.
No, she was a grown woman from the beginning.
She been Beyonce.
Singing about confessing about the things I did. I might as well come clean. But you, baby.
I was just thinking the day you pissed me off, I told Mike to pick me up.
Yeah. That was Missy too, right?
Yeah.
On Temptation.
Missy was
Temptation, yeah.
On Confessions. Well, it says on Confessions.
Maybe both.
She might have been on both, not credited on Temptation though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, she's not on Temptation. It's Confessions. Yeah, Confessions.
Yeah, it's Confession.
But yeah, so that's mine. Love it. Love that. Love.
My number 4 is Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar.
I knew that.
Love that album. Yeah. That's one of them ones right there.
In it.
Yeah. I'm talking about in it. My the track that I think about is Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. Now, if you don't listen to this album, that's fine. But you should definitely listen to that song, though. You should 100% listen to that song.
That's the name of it. Well,
what? Oh, no,
Kendrick, but what's the
project? Sing About Me. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. That's track number 10.
On what project?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Good. I got a list.
I just want you to close your eyes when you listen to it, and it is.
So don't drive. So don't be driving while.
Don't drive. Don't drive.
Cool.
Because you. I'll back up. I'm sorry. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's on you, Nay.
A seat at the table.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Solange.
Table. Yeah. That's one that from. I'm so shocked at you, Brian. Because I see you Googling. I see you typing.
No, I got my iTunes up. No, I listen to this album for sure.
Yeah. The other one made me feel like I was at like a open mic for Neo Soul Night. But a seat at the table, I don't know. A lot of stuff, I think the older I get, the more I appreciate it. Because I just was like, ooh, she is calling the ancestors on this. But everything, Rise, Weary, of course, Cranes in the Sky, Mad, Don't You Wait, like it's Don't Touch My Hair.
Don't Touch My Hair, yeah.
Well, that's always
For
good.
Us, By Us, with BJ the Chicago Kid. I'm gonna play that tonight too. 52 minutes.
Boy, you gonna be up, boy.
Right.
Oh, no, I'm not. It's gonna be playing while I'm laying there.
Oh, I'm gonna play
It's
some.
so many. This is hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
At
That's
the
great
end,
music for you.
say all my stuff. I'm gonna have to get it out.
Hey, what's your next one?
My next one is Goodies. I used to really love Sierra. When I really, really love, like, you change the game. I love you. Like, I still listen to that. I love Goodies.
Wow.
And I love Sierra, and I even love to see her now. They used to do her so wrong.
She's so happy.
And I love that for her.
I love it. Yeah.
I've never listened to this album.
Yeah, and I might be the only one, but that. Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, you ain't.
Clearly, you're not.
Yeah, that Goodies. That I love. I can legit play it all the way through, like no skips. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually like. What was the second album? 1, 2 Step Does the O. And I.
I love And I. I played that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I love it. You know what I really love from Goodies? 1 2 Step was one of the singles, but the bridge on 1 2 Step was always so crazy to me. And I could never get anybody to understand it. I was like, bro, did you listen to that bridge? They like, nigga, what are you talking about? I'm like,
what are you talking about? The bridge.
See, man, that's a lost art. We don't got bridges no more. That's the problem.
Bridges, but the good ones. Whew. Yeah. You remember them bridges.
You remember the good bridge.
You remember the bridge.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, my next one is Painted by Lucky Day.
I love this. Going to say that one.
Man, I love that album so much. If you you love R&B, you should definitely listen to Painted for sure.
I feel like I did before because you told me, and it was good. I just didn't stick with it.
I love that album so much. That album is so good, and
I'm writing on my list.
This list is about to be out the door.
I got
the song that really did it. The song that really did it for me was probably is it Misunderstood?
Yeah.
That's when he was like, I love you too much.
Maybe we're better misunderstood.
Yeah. Or was it Love You Too Much? Maybe it was Love. I don't know. I think it was Love You Too Much because I was just like, wow, he's just so sad. He's so sad. But it also went through like that. The album from top to bottom went through like being in a relationship, falling for the girl, but then the girl playing him, and then him getting karma because I'm gonna play you, and it was a whole thing.
Is Rosamond on there too?
You said the which one?
Rosamond.
Yeah, that's the first song.
Yeah.
That's the title track. Text
me.
Yeah. Nay, what you got?
We're getting towards the end. I don't know if I want to just combine all of mine.
I feel
Victory Lap.
Victory Lap. That's a good one. That's a good one. Last time that I checked. Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
5 chains on my neck.
Every song, kid. Adrian.
I know that song.
You.
No.
I was about to say featuring who?
Is that Nipsey Hussle?
Nipsey Hussle, yes it is.
Okay, so give me some credit.
Write it on your list.
No, I'm not writing on my list.
It's a good rap album. I think also it being titled Victory Lap just really, really does something to me, as it was his last. Well, it was Grammy nominated also, but his last album while here, and it has my heart.
Yeah,
Real big. Marsha Ambrosius, like, come on.
Yeah, that's a great album.
Great album.
Yeah, that's a great album. Hey, what's your
Dedication.
next one? Oh, Dedication.
Yeah. Love to.
I think my next one I want to mention is I think we gonna go with Drew Hill, Into the Drew.
I was gonna say Cisco Unleashed the Dragon.
Which is also good. I remember they did a dance to that. No, they should have. Never mind.
Don't you say that.
It was in grade school.
Don't you say that. Wait, you said Enter the Drew. What was on that one?
That was Beauty.
Beauty.
That was the newer version. That was the new.
Yeah. Jazz had kind of like.
Oh no. Oh, that's when Jazz was sitting down.
No, not on Into the Drew, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
You thinking about I can't think of the second one. The other one, the one you're talking about.
The other one. I Can Be Your Girlfriend. That one. When they had some new niggas up in there.
Yeah. That was getting that in. But yeah. Into the Drew.
It's so many new niggas now, though. It's like somebody said it's the Drew Hill Corral. Yeah.
Right.
Do y'all remember Player?
Yeah.
With Static and Smoke. So one of the guys, Smoke, he's in the Drew Hill Corral too. Currently up there hopping. Yeah.
Is that Black Smoke?
No, his name is it was Smoke E. Diggler. He light skinned.
Oh, then that's not the one. I'm just thinking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry.
That's funny.
Can we just like say them all?
I was about to say, okay, so my honorable mentions are going to be Unpredictable by Jamie Foxx.
Wow! Whoa! That's so good to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Miguel, All I Want Is You. To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar. I try not to double them up. Rhythm and Gangsta by Snoop Dogg. This is a great album. I love this album so much. Beyonce 4. The Dream, Love, Hate, Cleo Soul Mother. And then Marvin Sapp Thirsty. That's my one honorable gospel mention. It's a great album.
That was a good
one. Wow.
Now, what's your fire round? What you got?
All right. Tiana Taylor, Keep That Same Energy. SZA, Control. I just text y'all about this one. It's About Time, SWV. I don't know if there's a six song run that's stronger than that. Go back and listen to it, y'all.
Let me put that on my list too.
On My Radio by Music Soul Child. That is just a moment for me. It's a moment for me. Monica, The Makings of Me, Going Through a Breakup, got me through. After the Storm by Monica, also a good one.
Was that the one with everything to me on there?
No, that was another one.
Okay,
that wasn't either one of those. Championships by Meek Mill.
Oh wow,
Adrian, I'm shocked you didn't say My Life by Mary.
That's actually on my list with
okay.
Yeah. you know My Life is it, but yeah, that's something.
It was hard for me to pick one Jay-Z album, so I got American Gangster, the Black Album, and the Blueprint.
The Black, the Blue,
Cole, The Way It Is, Just Like You, A Different Me, Calling All Hearts, 4-album run, very strong.
Wow.
And last but not least, my gospel album is Hello Fear by Kirk Franklin.
That's a great album. That's a good album. That's good.
Yeah, I thought y'all was gonna show me up. That's something, yeah. Okay, so my I don't know if I want to say what you call it, fire.
Your big finale.
Yeah, whatever. That. My Life by Mary J. Blige. Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. I Just Want to Sing by Music Soul Child. ASL by Ari Lennox. And Surrender by Shekinah Glory is my
good album.
Yeah, I love Surrender. Album. You know, I was at that recording. I was there.
No big deal. I'm not a name dropper.
I was actually working there.
That's actually a really that's a really underrated Shekinah album, but also that. Just an underrated gospel album. That's a really great gospel album.
Love Surrender.
Yeah, that one is.
What's anybody gonna say? TP2.
Oh. I was trying to see if anybody else was gonna do it.
You know, it's so funny. I was just listening to Mona. Don't Call Me White Girl. She had an attorney on, and he was like, "Yeah, I still listen to R. Kelly." And she was like, "What? I'm supposed to say that out loud?" He was like, "I'm not."
Right.
Oh yeah, I do.
And it's different if you're not from Chicago. This nigga from Philly saying it out loud.
Yeah. It's hard. It was hard not to. Yeah. But it's there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. And they didn't even about. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm just going to
write it on your list.
It's on my list because R
is also
the greatest. Was one of the greatest songs. Period.
Yeah, that R is amazing. R is amazing.
Hard not to mention them.
Yeah, I'm just going to listen. I am.
Honorable mention. I'm gonna say, "Stay" by Tyrese. Is it called "Stay"?
Stay.
Yeah, that was kind of like a rebrand type of thing. Open Invitation. I'm sorry, Open Invitation.
I was about to say, I thought that was just one of the songs.
Yeah, Open Invitation. That was a phenomenal album. I don't think that one get enough credit either. That was a great album, and it was done by one producer too. One producer, whole album. It's like 2 or 3 songs I really don't care for, but fire though.
Didn't you mention did you say The Dream somewhere on your list?
Yeah, Love Hate.
Yeah. That was
and to be honest, he had kind of like a 3-album run. I feel like Love Hate, and then it was like 2 more. It was like less songs that I liked, but still some very strong songs on there. Super, because that's when Fancy was on there. Not on Love Hate one after, but woo.
Did y'all like Sex, Love, and Pain by Tank? Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you say that because a couple singers was like, "Yeah, that's my vocal Bible," and I was like, "Really?" Because I never listened to it. So I would to Sex, Love, and Pain.
Okay.
Specifically that album, and I found a song on there. I was like, "Wow, this is I see what they were talking about."
It's worth the listen. Yeah,
definitely.
Let me put that on my list.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on mine as well.
Oh, and Never Say Never.
I was gonna say Never Say Never
because that's so
Brandy.
Good. Yes.
Yes. Never say.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Songs in A minor.
It's Black Music Month.
Clearly, but hey,
June is.
Oh, okay.
Remember we did the episode on Black Music Month last time.
What is Tiny Desk going to do?
We did an episode on when? We did an episode what? Oh, like last year?
A year ago.
You trying to say like we won or something?
We've been doing. Yeah, we won.
Yeah,
we won. I'm gonna send y'all this thing on Instagram where they have like a daily challenge for Black Music Month. I think it's so cool.
Oh,
I love it.
I got my list already.
Yeah.
I think this was a good episode. Got us talking about our feelings about the music that we love so much. Now you want to take us out? Yeah,
put some of these albums on your list, okay, and run them back. Because sometimes, these kids ain't talking about nothing. They is talking about him be a young boy. Okay, get you some Tyrese. Get you some Tank in your life. Love that woman. No, come see us next week. We'll be back.
Yes,
we shall be back. But actually decent, and we out.
And we out. We'll see y'all in the next week. Boom.